Deciding whether to add a second display is a common question for creators, busy professionals, and tech enthusiasts. The tech community often showcases setups with multiple displays, claiming that more screen space directly translates to increased productivity and faster workflows. However, adding more screens also introduces visual clutter, cables, and potential distractions. We spent 3 weeks testing 3 different monitor layouts, a single large display, a dual monitor configuration, and a single ultra-wide screen, in real-world office and editing scenarios. Our evaluation focuses on multitasking efficiency, neck ergonomics, system hardware strain, and overall cost to value. This hands-on review highlights the operational pros and cons of each layout, helping you select a screen configuration that fits your specific desk space and work habits without overspending on expensive monitors or complicated mounting hardware. We examine each layout option in practical terms to help you make an informed decision. Let us begin by evaluating the dual monitor setup, which is the most traditional multi-display configuration. In this layout, you place 2 separate screens side by side, usually connecting them to a desktop computer or laptop. The primary advantage is the clear separation of active workspaces. You can keep your writing editor open on the main screen while displaying reference materials, research documents, or chat windows on the secondary screen. This layout is highly effective for programmers who need to view code on one display and running applications on the other, or for editors who want to monitor timelines on a dedicated screen. It allows you to cross-reference data without constantly minimizing tabs, which helps maintain a steady workflow and reduces cognitive stress. However, dual monitor setups introduce significant ergonomic and technical challenges. Having 2 screens side by side forces you to look at the bezel split in the middle, or keep one screen off-center, leading to neck strain from repetitive turning. Technically, running 2 separate displays requires extra cables, desk space, and system resources. Cheap graphics cards or laptops can experience lag when rendering complex visual assets across multiple displays. Additionally, the border between the 2 screens disrupts visual flow, making it impossible to span a single wide window across both displays without a distracting gap. It can fragment your focus and lead to minor system configuration issues that disrupt your work and lower your productivity. While dual displays offer clear benefits for task separation, they require careful positioning to prevent muscle fatigue. Many professionals place 2 large monitors on their desks without adjusting their height or angles, leading to poor posture. By choosing a dual display layout, you gain screen real estate but trade off desk space and visual simplicity. If your daily work consists of simple administrative tasks or linear writing, the added complexity of managing window layouts across 2 monitors can become a distraction rather than a benefit, making a single display a more practical choice. It is important to evaluate if the extra pixel space is actually useful for your business. Next, we analyze the single ultra-wide monitor alternative. An ultra-wide display, usually featuring a 21:9 aspect ratio, replaces 2 side-by-side monitors with a single continuous screen. During our testing, the absence of bezels was highly beneficial, providing a unified visual canvas. You can snap 3 windows side by side without any physical division, which is excellent for video editing timelines or comparing multiple spreadsheets. Many ultra-wide screens feature a subtle curve, which brings the outer edges of the display closer to your peripheral vision, reducing the need to turn your head and neck during long working sessions, thereby improving overall comfort. However, ultra-wide monitors are expensive compared to buying 2 basic displays. They also require specialized window management. Software to organize layouts efficiently, as standard operating system snapping tools are designed for standard aspect ratios. While Mac OS and Windows have built-in snapping options, they are less flexible on ultra-wide panels. Furthermore, sharing your screen during virtual meetings is problematic. Sharing an ultra-wide display displays a tiny, unreadable window on standard screens. You must share individual windows rather than your entire desktop to keep the visual output legible for your clients and colleagues. Comparing ultrawides to dual displays, the single curved screen is superior for timeline-heavy work in clean desk aesthetics. It eliminates cable clutter by requiring only a single power brick and display cable. However, the high purchase price and screen sharing issues are important details to consider. If you frequently host virtual meetings or have a tight hardware budget, a dual monitor layout is more cost-effective. If you prioritize clean aesthetics and a seamless visual workspace for video production or document comparison, the ultra-wide is a highly profitable investment for your creative setup. Finally, we discuss the single large screen layout and outline a diagnostic framework to help you choose the best option. A single standard monitor, specifically a 27-inch display with high resolution, is the most stable and budget-friendly choice. It keeps your attention focused on a single task, reducing the cognitive load of monitoring multiple applications simultaneously. Using keyboard shortcuts to switch between virtual desktops can replicate the utility of multiple monitors without desk clutter, cable management issues, or extra hardware costs. Before buying another screen, ask 3 questions. First, does your work require you to monitor live data feeds or reference documents while typing? If yes, a secondary screen is justified. Second, does your computer hardware support multiple high-resolution displays without performance lag? Third, do you have sufficient desk depth to position 2 monitors at arm's length? If your desk is shallow, multiple displays will sit too close to your eyes, causing eye strain and fatigue. Many creators buy extra screens simply for aesthetic purposes, only to find they keep them turned off most of the time. To summarize, select your display layout based on task complexity and ergonomic constraints. Use a dual setup for clear separation of reference materials and work, an ultra-wide for seamless timeline editing and clean design, or a single large monitor for focused writing and budget safety. Avoid adding screens simply to fill desk space. By aligning your monitor layout with your physical posture and daily tasks, you create a comfortable workspace that supports your work goals while keeping your hardware costs under control. This thoughtful approach ensures your hardware investment directly translates to physical comfort and daily output. Tool Test Kitchen reviews and compares the productivity software, creator gear, organization systems, and desk setups that actually help you get work done. We test platforms, break down features, share desk configurations, and show which tools are worth your time and money without the sponsored bias. Clear, practical reviews for creators and professionals. This video is general technology education and product reviews, not legal, financial, or security advice. Software features, pricing, and hardware specifications change frequently.